When you find yourself going from vision to creation, you will experience something like this, because the connection between the vision and creation demands a lot of dedication and cleansing. Okay, so if you find yourself on this pathway, you will have to find your inner wealth and also share it with others. So you have to pay attention to a lot of small details and the order of things and tasks you do. In trading, how you can identify that you are on this pathway when your training looks like this. So you came a good way, but for some reason, you can't get the breakthrough as you want it to be, right? So you try to get every single trade right, right? Like no losses. Oh, you have to get every trade right. Like there's no losses. I don't lose. Like I focus only on winning. And if you get a loss, then it's throwing you out of the direction completely because you focus too much on those losses. You can't really accept them. It demotivates you. Like it kind of is. It feels horrible if you're getting a loss, because yeah, you can't really deal with it, and as you're focusing too much on them, and don't really see the overall journey anymore, right? So you find yourself trapped in so-called perfectionism, right? As you want to impress others as well. So that's when you're on a community, or like maybe you're having on social media, like be it Instagram or something like that, where you want to really try to impress others and you want to be right every single time. And obviously, if you get an L, that's not good, right? Because it throws you completely backwards. So if you find yourself having this kind of problem, then use the community you are trying to impress to actually grow and learn with them together. Again, it's together. You're not here to impress anyone. And if you're like trying to impress someone, don't try that, but try to go the way with them together and learn with them together. Connect yourself with them, like, and kind of exchanging information and going the pathway together, instead of focusing on yourself too much and focusing only on being right all the time, and do not try to impress anyone. Okay, so overall, the affirmation for this pathway is that you enjoy, that you kind of know that you always have people surrounding you and you can invite them for whatever reason that might be, right? So you have a lot of people around you, which are you having a little circle around you, which is amazing. So you kind of love this experience, okay? So, and you're also ready to help others, and others also will help you. You just have to find the way to let it happen that they also help you. Again, it's not your task to impress anyone, it's your task to grow together. Okay, so fall a little bit back if you find yourself on this pathway of these characteristics of the pathway, and use your community to grow together instead of impressing them. Okay, because the challenges overall is that you don't see the forest of all the trees anymore, right? So you lost kind of the bigger picture, because like you're just focusing too much on the small things that doesn't really make the bigger impact. Paying attention to small details is very important, but not so you lose the bigger picture. Okay, still have the bigger picture in mind, but pay attention to the small details as you already do, but always keep the bigger goal in mind. That's growing together and not impress others. Okay. Also, don't try to be perfect. No one will ever be perfect. If you try to trying to be perfect, remember the example of the experiment with the monkeys and the students, like where they try to press the buttons, the red and blue button. It's not about being perfect and guess it right all the time. Right? You will be wrong, kind of accept it. Nobody is ever perfect. Again, this will never gonna happen. So accept being wrong sometimes as well. Also, you can be a little bit unemotional. Unemotional means not in terms of like you're not unemotional in the markets, because that's kind of the way you have to do it anyways. It's kind of unemotional about the process. But you feel like not connected anymore. You're not feeling happy. It just feels like you have to do it. It's like not a nice journey anymore. And if you find yourself having these emotions, then it's probably because you try to go from your vision to creation as you try to impress others, and you're kind of losing your purpose behind everything a little bit. Okay, so don't count the flowers. Instead, smell it. Okay, so enjoy the pathway, enjoy the process again, connect truthfully with others, go with them together, and find your true way to the whole journey again, which is happiness and enjoying the process and grow with others together.